Did you ever think you would be talking to corporations? Say 10 years ago, did you ever think you'd be flying around the world, coming here to Europe, and giving advice to companies as far as what you learned on the battlefield?
No, I did not think that.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It's very rewarding. And what makes it rewarding is that the biggest challenge in combat is leadership. And leadership is dealing with other people and trying to figure out what's making them work or where the friction is in the team. That's the challenge, and that's the reward, is making all that happen. So when you're working with a business, it's the same thing. You're going into these businesses, they've got problems or issues, or we sometimes we go into businesses that are doing really well and they want to do even better. That's awesome, but there's still friction in there that's what you're trying to clean up, that's what you're trying to improve. Sometimes you're going into a situation where the company's failing, and we're getting called in to turn this company around, get their leadership back on track. So we see a spectrum like that, but regardless, what you're doing is you're working with other humans, you're trying to figure out these complex leadership, relationship scenarios, and then find solutions for them. So it's very rewarding.
What's that like when you walk into the boardroom that first day and the employees see you, and what are those reactions? I'm guessing when they see you, they probably expect certain things. They probably know a little bit about you.
I don't know what they're thinking. I think there's generally a feeling of, I think generally when I start talking to them, they realize that, oh, okay, we're gonna get a lot out of this. Maybe there's one person, maybe the CEO brought us in, or the COO, or HR, or someone, or the board brings us in to work with the company, and then you got to break through that barrier because now you're an outsider that's coming in to assess. So there's all kinds of little things to deal with, but I think they realize quickly, number one, that we're there to help, and number two, I think they realize very quickly that what we learned on the battlefield is absolutely applicable to what mission they have. And whether your mission is to go out and capture, kill bad guys, or your mission is to produce something or sell something or manufacture something or design something, trying to get that team to be unified behind a plan and execute it efficiently, it doesn't matter what the mission is. You're still dealing with human beings. You're still dealing with people. And the fact that we were in this environment where everything was amplified and intensified, and we got to see these human emotions very clearly, like dog years. We got so much experience in this short period of time working with these guys in these high stress environments that we've seen a lot of examples. And the people, it's funny because I always say number one, people are crazy, right? Like, you're crazy and I'm crazy. Like, I do things like, why would I ever do that? That just doesn't make any sense. I'm crazy. We're all crazy. So as a leader, you're dealing with all these crazy people, not to mention you're crazy yourself, right? So you're dealing with all these crazy people. And at the same time, even though everyone's crazy and different, at the same time, everybody falls into these categories. And you can very quickly say, oh, I see what this guy's like. I see where he's coming from. This guy's got a big ego. Or this guy's not very confident with their skill set, so they're trying to make up for it by acting this way. Once you see these personalities, and again, we've got to see them in magnified. We saw them magnified. So now when you see them, you recognize them quickly, and you go, here's what you're dealing with. Here's why this girl's acting this way, or this guy's acting this way, or this individual's smashing his people, or this individual's afraid to step up. We can recognize it. And then, like I said, so I think once we get over the kind of the barrier and they realize that what we have is applicable, they become very open very quickly to learn and to change and to step up in leadership in their own world and make things better. And that's why I think we've been successful.
Sounds like a very emotional job. You sound like a therapist to a certain extent. To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media login and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below. You'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.